This is another in the first read series where I do a first reading by a poet I don't know or know very little about. That way I just experience the sheer joy of the poem and not try to read it through theory or read it in relation to tradition or other poets or the rest of that poet's work. I just read it for the sheer joy of it. I might be completely wrong, come back and read it completely different, but that happens. This is from Landlocked Magazine, landlockedmagazine.com. I'm going to read this poem by Randi Clemons, and I don't know Randi Clemons at all. Every time I look at a poem, when I start, I always look at the form first. This one has that boxy form that looks sonnet-like. It's not a sonnet, it doesn't seem like one. I'll look for the standard things like a meter, grind the planes with mortar, pestle, no, not quite, and give pigment to my body for flush. Now the line links are different. That's not uncommon these days. I don't see a rhyme on the end of it that jumps out at me, so I'm just going to go in and read it. Prairie. I picked this one because of the title, Prairie. I've lived in the Midwest for 20 years. It's not where I grew up, but I grew up and I had to learn to love the prairie, and now I do. So, let's just read. Grind the plains with mortar, pestle. Nice sound here. I definitely like that comma given that shift there. The the plains, pestle, and give pigment to my body. There's that sound again here. Grind the plains with mortar, pestle, and give pigment to my body. This is interesting. Like get the color from the actual plains themselves, grinding the plains up to color the body. For flush of cheeks, fine petals of bush clover, then switchgrass for my eyes. So it's like color my body with the land, the things from the landscape. Mash coneflower centers into soil to paint my hair. Add larkspur for a shimmer. This is great. These are all like great, classic prairie plants from the Midwest, switchgrass, coneflower, things that are distinctly colorful, and they're not overly colorful way that still work. Pair blue stem stalks with yarrow buds. Layer thickly for my flesh. I like that. This is a nice image. The blue stem stalks with yarrow buds. This is a nice contrast in colors here. Lay them for my flesh. It's very much bodily poem related to it. My teeth are made of aster, my lips bergamot dull. To form my bones, sagewort won't do. Grab handfuls of yellow instead. Goldenrod, hackweed, sunflowers, flax. This is just interesting. Nice, really nice sounds for this. Different parts of the poem have different sounds that kind of come up in those sections, but the images of all these flowers being ground down with mortar and pestle, these plants, not just flowers, ground down to color, to shape, to impress an image on the body is interesting. Want my insides to be amber, to come alive in setting sun. This is, I think, want. And it's hard to say with that want, because the want doesn't have a subject with it. So, like, you want my insides to be amber, or I want my insides to be amber. The setting sun, the sun, this is beautiful amber color. It can happen quite often in the Midwest, right? Nice poem. It's very much tied to place, which I like a lot of times. People talk about poems related to place, but don't put in all the place images here. But this one is filled with all the plants that are distinctly, what I associate with Midwest: blue stem, larkspur, yarrow. I have blue stem and yarrow sitting in my backyard. Sagewort as well. Things like this, goldenrod, that are all around. Nice little poem. I like it. Gets good images, nice sound. Enjoyed reading it.